Why do women expect head from a man? Does it actually make you better than an actual, or is it just something you expect based on the premise of egalitarian equalism, i.e., I gave him head, so he should also give me head? Why does it matter? Okay, so we could start just, I guess, to preface it. Do you expect a guy to go down on you?
No.
Raise of hands if you say yes. Okay, 2 of you expect it, or 3.
No, 2.
Well, she kind of gave her hand up, but then she put it down. All right, put it nice and proud, up and proud. Only 2 of you. The rest of you don't expect it?
Nope. I don't like it.
You like what?
It's gonna be good.
What do you like?
I'd rather give than receive.
Oh, okay, all right.
No.
Okay, so why do you 2 expect it then, I guess, since that's what the question is for?
Tit for tat.
Okay, so you believe in equality in a relationship?
That's it.
Damn, she's petty as fuck, man.
If you're gonna have a good time, why can't I?
Okay.
But what if?
There's no what if. I
Yeah.
don't believe in what if.
Okay, so what do
do
you
or
do?
don't.
Train them to make sure that you get there? Because
I make sure I don't mess with anyone that I know won't get me there.
okay, there you
That's
go.
Damn.
Yeah, because
Okay, you mean don't get you there with penetration or get you there with...
All of the above.
head.
Stand up business.
And does that come from you believe that relationships are equal?
No, it's equal in terms of like you play what you play. You understand your roles.
But wouldn't it be fair to say that a woman's role is to please her man?
So is a man's to please his woman.
Okay, but wouldn't it be fair
A
to say
happy
that men
wife, a
have
happy
to
life.
please women in more ways than women have to please men?
Depends on what you both agree on. Some men like certain things more, in terms of like, for example, dominance.
Yeah, but generally speaking, who's the harder sex to please?
It depends.
Women.
Depends on the relationship.
I mean, or do you have high standards in men?
I would say I do personally.
So wouldn't it be fair to say that you demand more of men?
Yeah, me. Yeah, I do.
Okay, what about the rest of the girls here? Do you guys all have high standards with the guys that you would prefer?
I would say so, but I have a feeling it has to be like mutually given.
Yeah.
Like a mutual
Like
standard.
you said.
But what I'm saying is, like, if you have high standards, that means that the man already is qualifying to a significant degree.
That's why he's talking to me in the first place.
That's what I'm trying to say.
That's the point.
So is it really equal if he's got to bring way more to the table to even get a chance with you?
It's not way more. It's just
We have high
expect,
standards,
like,
so it is way more.
We're
Well,
matching energy.
Yeah, he brings his role and then I bring mine.
No, but she's saying that she has high standards, so by definition that means he has to bring a lot to the table.
If you're expecting me to bring something to the table, then
But
yeah.
he's not.
Okay. Then if you said, but he's not,
Yeah.
is this an if situation or what are we talking about here?
What do you bring to the table?
What do I bring? Or
Yeah.
me?
Okay. There you go. You don't even know.
There you go.
You don't even know. And he says with you. He's like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna deal with you. And you don't even know what the fuck, it
That's
takes
all I
to
need
get a
though at
man.
the end of the day.
Okay,
Just
so
like
then-
he
So
does.
so
what
hold
do you
on.
bring though?
So
What's
hold
me?
on.
I bring what he needs and that's the end of the conversation when we're done.
Hold on. So let's say this guy, right, that you meet covers all your bases for a man, but doesn't eat box. Are you saying no?
Yeah. Because that's my main top number one base. What else can I say?
Okay.
Well,
That's crazy.
technically that's not true, because if it was your main thing, then you'd just walk around and ask guys if they eat box.
$3.
What's wrong with that?
But you don't do that.
What the fuck?
I guarantee the guy that
Yo,
you met,
Bruh.
Can
you imagine?
you said him at the modeling agency, you didn't tell it, walk up to him like, hey, look, do you eat box and you do it really good? Cool, I'm picking you.
Nigga.
He probably was charming, charismatic, maybe took you on a date, charmed you a little bit. Then you found out later. But it's clearly not at the top of the list that you're saying,
Yo, could you imagine?
fair.
Eat this box, nigga.
right?
But he stayed on the list after he was. He stayed on the. He stayed on my list of people I was talking to in terms of the list of things I wanted from
So
people.
let me just. So do you think? Because I'm just trying to figure this out. Like, so do you guys think do you think you and him are equal? Because you said tit for tat, which is typically what girls
I would
say.
say so. Equal. Let's define equal.
Like,
I
do you,
play my feminine energy. He plays his masculine energy.
but then by
and it
definition,
works.
you guys are not equal then,
Why is that not equal?
because they're
There's
not
a
the same.
balance,
But that doesn't mean
but
that
one
they're
can
equal.
exist without the other.
But that doesn't mean that they're equal though.
but still.
Equal is the same, like 50-50.
Okay, then let's call it. What is the word? There is a word for it.
Delusional.
Thanks. I do
That's funny,
believe
Chris.
I'm pretty
That's funny.
delusional.
Okay, all right, fair enough.
Ooh,
What about you? You said that you expected as well. Bring that question back up. Yeah. What is it? Why do women expect head from men? Why do you expect head from guys?
I mean, I just get off on it.
Okay.
That's
You
it.
can get off.
What
why
if, what
can't
if
I
you
get
got
off?
what if you got with a guy and he said, "I'm not doing it"?
I mean, that's
There's
fine.
the door.
But then also don't expect it back.
Oh shit.
Exactly.
That's simple.
Do you guys think that? I mean, life isn't fair, but do you think that it's, I guess, practical for a guy to, climb the ranks, be attractive, meet your high standards that you want, and
But
then,
why are you pointing at all of us?
well, you two,
Hang on.
Oh.
it's really you two only, right? Meet your standards and everything else like that, and then when he gets there and you guys are able to be intimate, you tell him he has to eat your box. Doesn't that sound a little crazy when he had to work his ass off to get you in the first place? He had to put a lot more work
I
in
don't
to
think it sounds
attract you.
crazy.
I had to put in work to attract him.
Not really.
I had to get my hair done, my nails done, had to
Man.
shave, I had to do all kinds of little
Half the
shit.
time
The
they
thing
don't
is-
care
hold on,
about
hold on,
that.
hold on.
Sorry.
They really don't
Do you
care.
no, you're fine. Do you honestly think that it's as hard for women to be attractive as it is for men?
It's not hard, but it takes time.
But what's harder?
It takes more effort because men don't have to
You
try
just shower,
so
put
hard
on
to like
deodorant,
look
and you're out the door.
look good.
You're getting ready
I don't
anyway.
think it's. I don't think it's
You're getting
hard.
ready anyway, even without us. You're
I
waking
don't
up
think
every
it's
day.
hard for women to get
Men?
men. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not hard.
It's not.
You don't even, as women, we don't even have to put makeup on. We don't have to, we could go
Oh.
outside in a garbage bag. And a man
Yeah, and just because we have a whole
will
like,
be
they'll
attracted to you in some way, shape, or
Oh,
form.
wisdom spoken.
I'm just saying.
So I mean, I'm just saying, like, because
Who said wisdom?
I just find it interesting how you guys want a guy to eat your box, but he's got to put way more work in to even get a chance to get your box. Does that make sense? Isn't it kind of crazy? He's got to.
What if I'm the one
take
putting
you
in
on
the
a date,
work
court you.
to attract you? I mean,
What
like,
work?
not.
How so?
You should.
I mean, I'm the one approaching you, or I'm like the one asking
That
for your
rarely
number.
happens.
I mean,
You don't
How many guys
you
you
said
approach
rarely.
a year?
You're 30 years old. How many men have you approached in your lifetime that you can think of? Realistically speaking, maybe 10,
more,
20?
Yeah.
And
Just more than-
hold
more
on.
than
20
handle.
guys?
Pretty. She's gorgeous.
And they all smash.
Yeah.
Up to her.
First date, I don't know.
So your body counts more than 15.
I was
no,
about to say,
no.
girl, don't do it. He was about to hit you. Don't do it.
Listen, man,
Don't do it.
yo.
He set you up.
Shit for the Medellin streets.
He set you
Let's say
up.
hypothetically, let's say hypothetically you approached 30 guys in your lifetime. That's still a fraction though of like how many women men have to approach to get laid. Like you approach those 30 guys, if you want to get laid, you'll get laid. For men, we approach 30 girls, we might not get laid by any of them.
Yeah.
Don't you think that's a male problem?
Oh
a
shit.
man's problem?
Oh.
It's not necessarily a men's problem. It's that, I mean, it's a couple of, it could be the man's problem, but it also comes down to a lot of women are pretty entitled. They have higher perceived status than they really actually have. They think that they're equal to men. They think that they should get their box eaten sometimes when they probably shouldn't. Yeah, I mean, I think there's a multitude of reasons why women have a lot of options in 2024. But I think it's just kind of funny to me how a girl expects, oh, well, I want, right, when I don't have to bring as much to the table to attract you. But the man has to bring way more to the table to attract you.
They don't care.
For
At the end
example.
of the day.
For example, what?
I'm asking.
What do you mean?
I'm asking, what do you bring to the table?
As a man?
Yeah.
Well, men have to bring height. They have to be charmed. They have to be. They have to be fit. They have
You
to.
don't
If
say
you saw my
everything he
boyfriend,
got.
you wouldn't think I was a
They have to
problem.
be able to be funny and witty. Be able to deal with. Be able to tell stories. Be interesting. Have a job. Make money. Have a roof over their head. They have to have a bunch of things in
So a
line.
personality.
Protect.
Yes,
The
but
ability to live,
yes,
be
but,
alive,
but the
and
difference is
hold a
that.
conversation.
But women don't have to have these things. That's my point.
According to...
Men.
Men.
That fuck.
You could just show
And
up.
whose problem is that?
It's not about.
It's not a
I'm
problem.
just telling you the
Okay,
reality.
okay, fair enough.
I'm just telling you the reality that the burden of performance for women is very low.
Mm.
There is no burden of performance.
Mhm.
So women live life in dating on easy mode. So I just find it interesting that they want hard mode benefits of getting their ate
How is that a hard mode benefit?
because the man has to rise to a certain level to even be able to get you in the first place.
And then go back
But
down
you
to a
get to
certain
see my
level
tits
to eat your
first,
box.
So
I'm sorry?
you get to see my tits first. if anything, before you even get down there.
You're missing the point. What did he have to do to see the tits?
I don't know how far did he have to.
Yeah,
go
see how
like that?
far, you see?
No, I mean, like, let's go back. Like, okay, he saw your, but what led to him being able to see those tits?
He had to pursue you, basically.
Okay, you're getting
But
somewhere.
what does that mean?
But
Like,
okay, how did he? Okay, but let's talk about the pursuing. What did he have to do to pursue you?
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. That's what I'm asking.
You don't even know.
He had to
You don't
court
even
you.
know.
He had to take you on a date. Charm, wit. Like, he basically had to, like, show himself out.
Spend money.
And she's
Spend money.
19.
And you had to have find him attractive to even go on a date with him and agree to it.
Yeah,
I'm
be
sure you declined a
consistent.
bunch of dates, right? You probably declined most men that come to you, correct?
And even after all that, you still ain't fucking him.
Eat his
Correct?
box, nigga.
You're not wrong.
All right.
Yeah, see?
Anyway. Okay. So do you still think man should eat your?
Yes,
They don't care. They're good.
Mine does.
absolutely.
So 4 of you said no, or 5 of you. I'm sorry. Why do you say that?
I like to give more than I receive, I guess. It does not matter to me.
Okay. What about you? You kind of said something similar, right?
I mean, like, I don't expect it, nor do I really like care for it. But like, if you want to do it, like, it's fine.
You
but,
still
like,
have the same level of respect for the man if he does it?
Yeah, of course.
Stop the
All
cap.
right, what about you?
I don't expect it because I don't feel like most men know what they're doing, and it's kind of a turnoff when someone is there like playing with your stuff. and
Munching
it's-
away.
Yeah.
They're
so-
munch.
Like, get off of me, please.
All right. What about you?
They don't eat boxing.
I don't know. I don't really expect it because it's like, I don't know. Sometimes, some days, maybe he'll get some top, I won't. Other days, maybe I'll get some, he won't. It just, I feel like you would always gotta switch it up, but I just love that freaky shit. I like doing a bunch of different shit, not just like top and then y'all fucking each other, but like all that extra shit too. I don't know.
All right.
I mean, like, what's...
Okay. What about you?
Oh my God.
I don't expect it because, like, I would hope he doesn't expect it from me. Like, I kind of just, like, on a comfortability level,
Yeah.
like, I wouldn't really, I don't know. I
See,
don't
but
expect
I feel
it.
like they always expect it, so that's why automatically
I would
gonna-
hope, okay, it's okay to expect it. Like, obviously, you're a man, right? And you want to, like, please your man. But, like, I would hope that you don't
if he's my man.
pressure. Yeah, I would hope that you don't, like, pressure me into, like, giving you.
All right. Let me ask a question for the ladies. Whose sexual satisfaction is more important for the betterment of the relationship? The man's sexual
Or
relation, satisfaction, or the woman's? We could start here with Miss Columbia. Whose sexual satisfaction is more important for the relationship?
I mean, I think mine. I'm selfish.
The woman's? Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool. What about you?
Me?
Yeah, who do you think sexual satisfaction is more important for the relationship? The
Okay.
man's or the woman's?
Personally, I would, like, choose the man's because, like, if he's happy, I know he's going to probably give me more.
Okay.
So he wants jobs on command. Like multiple jobs on command.
If he's doing his part, on command is kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
Listen,
if
babe.
it's in the mood, like,
Babe, we're in this moment right now. It's special.
All right. Well, if you don't want to do it on command, are you okay with him having other women?
the thing is, if it's on command, we're already in a committed relationship.
There goes that.
Yeah, but if you're not okay with doing it on command, are you okay with him having other women then?
I am okay with doing it on command. I would want to.
Oh,
do
now
it.
you want to do
No,
it
you
on
wanna
command.
do it on
See?
command.
I would want
See
to
how
do it, but
amazing
if
it is
we're
when you
not-
have other women in the picture? Girls get in line immediately. It's incredible,
No,
isn't
it's
it?
just if he's committed to me and I'm committed to him, then first I would want to sexually satisfy him. So
You got committed real quick once I said there might be another chick involved. All right. What about you? Whose sexual satisfaction is more important, the man's or the woman's?
I think they're both important and that everybody should have fun because what's the point of the one
Yeah, but who's
doing
more
it if-
important?
I don't think there's one that's more important than the other. I think for me,
There definitely
it would
is.
be more important to satisfy my man, but for my man, it would be more important to satisfy me. I think it should be an equal.
But we're
like-
talking about sexual satisfaction. Women could be satisfied
talking
in
about
other
that
ways,
too.
right?
Huh?
I said women could be satisfied in many other ways, right?
Yeah, but if we're talking about sexually, like,
So whose sexual satisfaction is more important? That's the question. Man's or woman's, in your opinion?
in my opinion, I don't have an opinion towards it. I think it's equal. I honestly do think it's equal.
Okay, if you had to pick one, then.
Probably for me, the man's.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll tell you why it's not equal here in a second, and you're wrong about that, but that's fine.
Well,
What about you?
I would say the men's.
Okay. What about you?
The man's.
All right. Why do you guys say the man's?
Because me, I live to please my partner. And I know that once I please him, I'm gonna be taken care of.
What about you?
I used to say the same thing. Wait, I used to say the same thing, but honestly, like you can please your man all you want, but they're still gonna cheat. So it's like
I never said anything
you
about
can
cheating.
literally
I'm
give
gonna
them
be
head on
taken care
command.
of.
You can do anything, like they'll still end up cheating. So it's like I live to please my man, but if I know like he's gonna fuck me over in the long run, like is it even worth it?
Okay. All right. So for you,
Which one is it?
It's to please the man as long as he doesn't cheat. Is that what it is? Is that the
No,
caveat?
like I'm saying like
But how do you know if he's cheating?
you gotta go through that phone, girl.
I don't do that. I don't do that.
All right. So the man's. Why do you say the man's?
I'm very submissive, so it's like for men, I feel like that's more important to them. For women, we're more like we want to be like emotionally satisfied more than sexually satisfied. So I think that's more important for men.
Okay. What about you? Whose sexual satisfaction is more important for the relationship?
I would say the man's.
Why?
I mean, there's just been like the majority of the times I would have sex and not have pleasure, but I would still have pleasure from pleasing the man.
Okay.
Like, you understand?
No, it
I
makes sense.
understand.
Yeah.
I understand. You got your satisfaction from him.
Yeah, pretty
All
much.
right. What about you? Who do
I'd
you
say
think
the man's as well,
The man's. All right.
because we satisfy male ego.
And our
Wouldn't it be fair to say it would be female ego because he's getting off on your sexuality?
That part.
Wouldn't it really be the female
To
ego?
the way I look, it's not my sexuality. To my sexual appearance, maybe.
I mean, wouldn't you feel some type of way if you had sex with your guy and he couldn't come? Wouldn't you feel like you failed?
ooh.
I would say so. Yeah, sure.
So that's the female ego that's being appeased.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay.
You got me there.
Okay.
I've had guys like that. But
And you said the woman's, right? You think the woman's sexual satisfaction
Wait, what for?
is more
Yes.
important? I'll say something. You guys might not like it, but it might be a little controversial. But I genuinely think if a girl can't sexually satisfy you, she's
Facts.
Yeah, the box is trash, bro.
and the
box
reason
is
why,
trash.
and let me explain why, and then I'll open it up to you guys. I think the reason why is useless if she can't satisfy you is because men have to bring a lot more to the table than women do in a relationship. We have to be charming and charismatic and all this crap that I mentioned before, right? Charming, etc. In other words, women are able to gain value from a man outside of the bedroom. Us, however, we're really not able to gain value from you guys outside of the bedroom much. And I would argue that you really can't get the best out of a woman unless she's involved with you and she's giving you good sex, because that's a very good indication of how much she likes you. So you mentioned being submissive. I think that's one of the biggest ways that you know your girl is being submissive to you is when she gives you enthusiastic sex and she actually enjoys it, etc. And she's more concerned with your happiness versus her own when it comes to sex, because I think sex is a duty, not a man's. A man's duty is to provide and protect for you. Sex is kind of an auxiliary, right? But a woman's duty is to provide, because I don't expect you to provide and protect me. That doesn't make sense. So